Pain heals. Chicks dig scars. Glory lasts forever.
Caitlin Clark fans, fire warning shot at the WNBA, although I don't think they realize it. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all your support, of course. Shout out to the 19. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Do me a favor, take a second, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Okay, let's dig into this. Now, this looks like a really, really positive thing on the surface. And in some ways it is, right? Like I said this in another video, shout out to the Caitlin Clark fans for hanging with the Indiana Fever throughout the season, despite the fact that she only played 13 games, despite the fact that there were issues with the coaching and how she was supposed to play and all that, which we're not going to get into in the moment. But we do have this. Indiana Fever's grip on WNBA attention proven through internet search. The internet fever became the internet fever. You heard me right. The Indiana Fever became the WNBA's most popular team as soon as they selected Caitlin Clark with the #1 overall pick of the 2024 WNBA draft. 100%. As soon as Caitlin Clark got drafted, the Indiana Fever became America's team. 100%. I don't know that there's just anybody that will dispute that. I mean, you have a lot of people that'll say, and the rookie class and Angel Reese and Asia Wilson and blah blah and spin off into another universe. But I don't think anyone will dispute that Indiana Fever became the team in the WNBA. Okay, so check this out. We're going to scroll down a little bit. Indiana Fever dominated WNBA interest across almost all of the United States, even in 2025. Because Clark wasn't on the court, some might assume this impacted the Fever's popularity. A graphic from Basketball Reference's 2025 WNBA season in review page, which was reposted on X by Miles Ehrlich. Did I say that right, Miles? Sorry if I didn't. Shown that this couldn't be further from the truth. So here we have down here, and we're going to get into this. I actually have it pulled up a little bigger. This is the first one, as you can see, dominated by Caitlin Clark. And look, man, hey, I'm gonna give you the truth, whether it's popular or not, or subs come or go or whatever it is. I'm impressed with the amount of states that Angel Reese has in this, and I'm a little surprised. But hey, man, good for her, I guess. But again, that's still a worrisome thing, folks, because I mean, didn't Asia Wilson just get Athlete of the Year? Forget the fact that it was an absolute participation trophy. You will never convince me differently. You will never convince a true sports fan differently. When you look at the season Ohtani had for the Los Angeles Dodgers as a pitcher and a slugger, maybe the greatest season in Major League Baseball history. And think about how long Major League Baseball has been around. Okay. And yet you give Asia for what? For who? For what? Shout out for those of you that know that quote. If you do, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, so this is 2025. Obviously, Caitlin Clark sustaining that popularity. Although that's I'm going to get to why this is interesting. Why I say this is a warning for the WNBA. All right, so we have this. This is up at the top. Wait a minute. Am I looking at this right? Yeah. Okay. Nafisa Collier won. Okay. Yeah. Now, most of you check this out. Most of you team pages in 2025 look at the number of states that the Indiana Fever have, despite Caitlin Clark playing 13 games. By the way, it's kind of wild to look in California and see, yeah, Sparks, you're the spark is gone. The spark is gone in the relationship. The Valkyries have taken over California, and of course, you got the Aces, LA. Props to the Mercury with getting their home state. You've got who got their home rate? The Mystics got DC. The Lynx. Wait, what did the Lynx get? Connecticut? Dude, oh my gosh, how do they have this broken down? I'm gonna lose my mind as if I get that wrong, my parents would disown me. And then of course a couple states up here for them as well. But of course dominated by the Indiana Fever, and then we go up here at the top, and then we have there's the Dallas Wings. We got some Chicago Skies. That's kind of interesting. But so my point being that what looks good is the Caitlin Clark fans stuck with the Indiana Fever, and that says a lot about them, and it says good things for the Fever going forward if they turn it around. However, this goes back to some things I've said in some other videos. If we go back to 2024, right? We go back to 2024, most viewed WNBA pages, every single one is Caitlin Clark. Most viewed teammate pages, not every single one. It's not a sweep, but look at this compared to previous. A lot more, a lot more of the Indiana Fever in 2024. So why is that? Because again, despite the fact that the Caitlin Clark fans drove attendance and drove viewership last year, it is still very dependent on Caitlin Clark. And the more out of sight she is, the more out of mind she is. If she doesn't come back strong in 2026 and not only play, but play like Caitlin Clark, warning to Stephanie White, you will see this continual downslide as people sort of check out and they go, yeah, you know what? It was great. I thought it was unique. It was phenomenon. I like Caitlin Clark. I like the way she plays, but you know what? It's not enough anymore. She didn't really play last year. I got used to doing other things. Her own coach is trying to keep her from playing like herself. And I'm not interested in watching Caitlin Clark play like Sue Bird, right? I mean, I think a lot of people feel that way. They don't want to see Caitlin Clark be, albeit a very good WNBA player, they don't want to see her play like a WNBA player. That just simply is. And again, just to show you that they still drove it, right? Here's away attendance last year. Not even close. You got a lot of teams grouped together, a lot of teams grouped together. I mean, from take away the Storm and the Valkyries, and you have Connecticut from 10-3 to the Dallas Wings at 11-5. All the teams are in that area. But then you have Indiana at just under 16,000. Right, big gap. So again, Caitlin Clark fans still showing up, which by the way is why Caitlin Clark was at all these away games instead of rehabbing the way she should stay. When you have an injury for that long, you're going to be out that long. You stay home and you rehab and recover. But they understood that Caitlin Clark had to go to these games for the fans. Now, why do I say this is a warning? Because again, you saw the slide, the difference between 24 and 25, and it is a difference. Take away Caitlin Clark from the WNBA, and y'all, that CBA stuff that you want is absolutely not within reach. You better figure this out and find a better way to grow the league than constantly bashing Caitlin Clark and her fans. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts in the comments below. As always, appreciate you checking out this video. Do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. You know the drill by now. Go have the day you deserve. I will talk to you later.